Hello YouTube and welcome back. So today, as you can see, I'm bringing out my till to till my garden and get it ready for planting. This is a borrowed till, of course. One of these days I'll have my own, but in the meantime I'm borrowing this from family, and it's something simple and small enough for me to use. As you'll probably see in another video, I do have a small Ryobi till attachment, but it doesn't do as great a job as this one does. So I'm thankful to be able to have access to this one as I work on my garden. So this section here is for my wildflowers. I'm gonna just go ahead and get this part ready for me to spread my seed. And just kind of go around and around here. Last year my wildflower production was beautiful, and I saw all kinds of birds and butterflies. I mean, ones that I've never seen before. It was amazing. Okay, now I'm going to the larger spot in my garden and starting the tilling process here as well. And I'm just going to go back and forth, up and down the rows until I get every section tilled. It actually took me some getting used to using this contraption, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. Okay, I'm just continuing on the process here. And I can't imagine having to till my property using an ox or a mule. I'm sure that was so much harder. So I have mad respect for all those who tilled their land before me. But I'm thankful for what I have here. And like I said, it was really fun. Okay, I'm on the other side now, and before I can till this side, I have to remove these old landscape fabrics that I had down from last year. I had them stapled down with landscape staples, and they were in pretty good. I had them in really good, so at some points it is difficult to get them up, but I manage. And they did a pretty good job of holding back the weeds, at least in the spots that had them. So. It was a lot of work for sure. So here I am. I'm just going to go ahead and just throw them over the fence because these are pretty much done. So. And now I need to get the other one up. And I could barely from here see that another one's under there, but there was a lot of dead grass and debris on top, so I really couldn't even see it. And again, I'm going to go ahead and just throw this over the fence and get rid of these. And I also will be saving any landscaping staples that I can, because those are not very cheap, so I will be reusing those. Alright, so I'm back with my till. I'm going to go ahead and till this side as well. And as I may have mentioned before, on this side I did have some of my leafy greens. And I did attempt to grow some melons, but they didn't work out last year. So hopefully this year. So I'm just kind of going back and forth, up and down, until I get all the area tilled. Alright, I'm back on the other side with this pile of wood chips that I had delivered for free from a local tree company, a local tree company. In case you didn't know, some companies will for free or for a small price, delivery fee or whatnot, just to cover gas, will deliver a few loads of wood chips. So, for example, if they take down a tree, chop it up, for whatever reason, a tree had to be cut down, and then they'll shred it, and then what they'll do is take it to a landfill. But in the long run, they can just bring it to you, and it ends up being cheaper for them to bring it to a local resident instead of taking it to a landfill. So keep that in mind if that's something you're interested in. Okay, here I am. I'm just showing you how I'm gonna prep this area by dumping the wood chips on this side that I've been hauling over from that pile I just showed you. And I'll just make multiple trips until I have what I feel like is enough to fill in this whole space. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for tonight. But I managed to get 4 loads of mulch. And I will pick up in a couple days because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but we shall see. All right, see you next time. Bye.